Johnny and I are going to do our own field trials to find out just how strong these modern glues can be.
We're going to take a small amount of this super strong industrial adhesive and use it to glue these two pieces of aluminium together, and then we're going to test the bond to destruction.
The glue we're using for this experiment is an industrial reactive glue which bonds through chemical reaction. It's the type of specialist glue they use to stick modern car chassis together. And even a small drop can be incredibly potent. How potent? Well, we're about to find out.
Now, to speed up the bonding process, we're going to place the sample in an oven at 65 degrees for an hour.
OK, so we've glued our joint and we've drilled a hole in each of the aluminium plates to attach to the ropes for the strength tests. Now, we've been advised that at this point, the aluminium itself will bear over 1,000 kilograms force. Now, that's over a ton. But to ensure that either of these points doesn't give before the glued joint, we're going to clamp it into one of these steel brackets, and hopefully that'll do the trick.
Now, believe it or not, Johnny and I haven't got the strength to break this bond, but I think I've got the answer.
Come on, lads, heave away!
This is the Sandhurst World Championship tug-of-war team, and this is how they train.
Come on! That's 600 kilos they're hoisting up there, and they're making it look easy. Fantastic, boys, come on!
So here's the setup. On one side, there's a counterweight of 600 kilograms, and on the other, 8 men weighing a total of 720 kilograms. Between the two, the bond, which is held together just by glue.
It's not going to break. Johnny, we've got to try something else. Something with more muscle.
We're going to add another 100 kilograms to the stone. And because we've added more weight, we need to add some prime British beef. And wow, it survived. That glue is seriously strong.
OK, we've seen what a bit of manpower can do. Now let's see what a bit of horsepower can do. Take it up.
All right, mate. OK, let's give this joint a huge tug and see what gives.
Right, I'm going to anchor this car right down.
Here's what's going to happen. Richard in the green car will keep his vehicle stationary by applying the brakes, while Johnny in the red car will boot the gas pedal and try to accelerate away, thus breaking the bond.
Right, let's give it a go, see what happens. Increase the revs, gently lift the clutch. OK, we've taken the strain. Now I'm increasing the revs, lifting the clutch. Yeah, the clutch is up. She's moving. I can feel it, it's moving.
I've got the handbrake on, I've got the foot brake on, it's in gear, and I'm still moving backwards. I just can't stop it.
Really got it. Superb. I think I've burnt out the engine, but that is definitely a success.
Woo! Wow!
Can you
smell that?
Can you smell clutch?
That is burning clutch.
That's the first thing you've ever pulled in your life, isn't it, Johnny? That has held completely, hasn't it?
Look, there's been some slip here on these joints.
Yep.
But the glued joint is absolutely as good as new. So just what will it take to break this joint open? We've come back to the lab to find out.
This tensometer will measure the force required to break the joint.
This unit will be pulling the joint apart in exactly the same way as the tug-of-war team and the cars, but hopefully it can exert even more force.
Whoa.
OK, here we go.
It's flying up. That's over 1,000 kilograms.
The force is strong in this one.
It certainly is.
It's a lot more than I thought it would take, actually.
Ton and a half?
Well,
that's a lot stronger than I thought.
Surely no more.
That metal will break, won't it? The slowing down is getting
do you think
tense.
we should stand back a bit? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's bending. Can you see it's starting to deform?
Yeah, 1,700.
Oh!
The glue joint eventually gave way at a massive force of 1.7 metric tons. That's the same amount of stress it would take to snap a 17mm diameter bar of solid aluminium.
Oh, it does it every time.